buddy. Um, that's a Kim 589 promise. You know, we're definitely gonna beat. Yeah, middle down. The only problem I didn't put like in middle down is because then when we do like the rolls, you can't see it. But I guess that doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter to you, the viewer. Because the only thing is, because if I put myself on the hold on, if I put myself in this corner, then you can't see like my character's like stats. Okay, I'm gonna load the game and then I'll see maybe I put myself like in the upper left, and I'll try that. And if not, well then we'll perish. Alright, let's load this bad boy up. Alright, so last time we were getting some information. Also, I don't know what the hell is up with these timestamps. Oh no, that's probably the actual time I saved the game. Alright, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't lead into the void. Oh wait, also I have to turn off the chill music, because it's still playing. Silence lo-fi. I banish thee. Okay. Oh, it's sounding pretty voidy. All right. We are loaded, and oh no. All right, you can actually see. You can actually see our wonderful characters in the left-hand corner now. So I'm going to move my. You know what? Maybe I'll put myself. Oh my God, no. Webcam. Yes, I'm gonna move myself right here. Yeah, that'll. It's like I'm part of the party too. All right, we'll try this out for right now, and if it gets too distracting, we'll change it. Or, yeah, that looks fine, right? I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna say this so it's on the record. Tonight's broadcast will include another Tuesday talking points section somewhere down the middle. So when I feel it's appropriate, when I feel it's relevant, that is going to happen. All right, so let's see. Okay, so the last time where did we leave off last time? All right, so we finished talking to this guy, and he told us a bunch of stuff about basically like what the strike was happening, but what was going on as far as that goes. So we got some information, although not a bunch out of him. All right, hey, sir.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Right, yeah. So we exhausted all of this guy's his current like dialogue choices. So I guess now we have to figure out who can we talk to now. There's this guy. Scab. Interesting.
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
All right, and we are already in it. Let's go. What did he? All right. I don't want to deal with this again. You just call me a. Eh. I'm not a scab. I'm a cop. Yeah, I'm a scab. Porn downtrodden. Right. What is the wrong thing to say? Yeah, I feel like this is yeah. I'm a scab.
Good one, officer. Don't worry. We here have solidarity with the RCM.
Call me mañana. Ooh, little Spanish thrown in.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinet investigating a murder, or I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation. Oh, whoops. What? I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? Or what's the strike about anyway? A nice talk, gotta get moving. Of course, we're gonna hit him up for cash because that's just what we do.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Let's try it.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
And a miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such.
You just you flip cargo at each other? That seems pretty dangerous.
Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
Oh, it's okay. I'm provocated.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Don't think that's what he said. What's actually being said? Lieutenant Kitsuragi picks up the coins and hands it to you. I almost had a heart attack.
I'm really sorry, friend. Fritz nearby. Get some Nosafed. Good stuff. Helps against heart attacks too.
All right. Let's see. Well, now that I'm not in danger of a cardiac arrest. Hold on. Let me just plug in my phone so that it's charging. And so I'm no longer in danger of cardiac arrest. Let's see. What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Oh, okay. That's a nice little hint. Let's see. I don't know. Should I go talk to the boss first, or should I continue down the question line? Okay, I'll keep asking him. Let's see what he has to say. I need some help with the dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry.
Oh, come on. If you and me and Kim just like form a human totem pole, we can get it down no
I'm
problem.
not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the union can render assistance.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past measure head.
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Gotcha. I think I have some questions for you first. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview, or maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Well, he hasn't met me. I failed to lift up a pair of barbells earlier. This man's got nothing on me.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Oh, cool. Our fists have names? Awesome. But why Dexter? Any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
Nice. Oh, wait, no. It came to my name was getting
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually pretty fun. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
Damn. Oh, yeah. No, this is going to be an absolute shit show, and I am ready for it. Let's see.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
You're right, it's almost impossible. I am 91% sure I'll never get it solved.
Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor, for an honest union man like me.
Yeah, alright, buddy, take care. I'll see you later. You're my new best friend. Kim, I'm sorry, you've been replaced. No, I'm just kidding. I can never replace you, Kim. In case of a strike, press button behind guard. Can I open this door? A hermetically sealed door locked by electric means. A yellow thing. No lock picking or door kicking on this one. Boo! Alright, hey you. You got any... No, you are an NPC. Alright. Hey you! Got any... No.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Measurehead. Why you look like that? That's not a man. That's a brick. That man's whole head is shaped like a rectangle.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Oh, great groupies.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body's unimportant. I'm with the police, and we need to get into the harbor. Yeah, it's not great. Let's see. No. Okay, we're doing the wrong thing. So the wrong thing to do would be to just to speak in general. My body does not betray my degeneracy.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Kim, is it really so bad?
It's not good.
Ah, oh, jeez. Well, now I'm embarrassed.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
You succeeded. Nice. Alright, I don't have a problem with Al Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
What is the ham sandwich race? What?
Show him the ham still got it.
Okay. Alright, let's see. First, let me make this clear. I'm not a drunk, I'm a cop. I just have a drink every now and then. Everyone does. Well, actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. Or, I'm the police and I need you to comply now. Step. Or, the race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please. I feel like all of these are bad for very different reasons, but you know what? A ham sandwich race. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them.
Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Listen, bud, like all this race stuff, is unimportant to me. I'm just trying to finish the quest line.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't ask to be. I didn't ask to have my whole leaf snatched, alright? Let's make that clear.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
Why you say it like that?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
I love how her portrait just has his portrait in the background.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Ooh. Your people. I do not like the sound of that. Now I need you to help me get the corpse down from the tree. I don't know. Wait, man. Alright. So, I'm gonna attempt to push him out of the way. Now, if what I think is going to happen happens, which will be I'm gonna get, like, the shit slapped out of me. Or, like, just punched, like, square in my jaw. I have health, so I could tank that. I could recover that if he doesn't hit me for like 2 or 3, like for 2 or 3 points of health. Well, let's try it. Let's we know we're done talking. Ow.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simenon Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Why? What? Bro, now I don't like you. Not just because you're in my way, but also now you gotta. All right.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard.
I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I?
No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, these are both low odds, so maybe I'm gonna do the lowest one. Oh my. Okay. Let's try it. This is a white. I can retry it. I can retry either of these. Cool. So I get to get hit for my morale and my health. It fired and I missed. Here we go.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
I love it. Kim is at the ready.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Help!
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I won't fucking say anything. Another health.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good.
Wow.
Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I don't like you. You. Well, not you. No, you're good. Wait. Yeah, you. I don't like. I don't like you.
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
I want to learn this race theory of yours, so that we could become friends. I need some of that race stuff in my brain. So no, no, don't hit me. I'm at 1 health. Smile
Do
pathetically.
not be naive. I know the answer to the great race enigma. Why would I share it with a deformed infant? You do not have the devotion for servitude.
What are these tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? Or, you're right. That's craniometric perfection. My race does not stand a chance. Ooh,
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
This man is like the personification of like Reddit and Twitter and all of it combined. Hey, Grouchy. Hey, Jen. You came at a great time. We're dealing with racism. Yay. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, um, not only did I get physically assaulted, although to be fair, I did try to just like shove my way past this giant Reddit personification. Now I'm now it's not great. It's not great. What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Where's
long
Claude when you need him?
lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sir Laclef and the other Vesper.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
I really don't want to talk to this man anymore. I'm gonna try. All right, I'm gonna try show him in the mug. Let's see.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Know anything about it?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
So why'd you give me the option? You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He called me vulgar? Excuse me. Yeah, no, I stand by my earlier claim. This is Twitter Reddit personified.
There must
All the
be
bad parts.
some friction there.
But
He's
is there any
keeping
good
well
parts?
hidden,
Yeah. Keeping it well hidden. Yeah. Okay, let's see if can we hone in on this? Can we rile him up? All right, I'm gonna heal. Well, I have the yeah. We're Uno reversing him. All right. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? Or you keep telling yourself that? Let's see. All right, I'm gonna try 2. No. I'll try 1 because it's more wordy.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Well, according to my, hold on, let me check my. What's my mental? What are my tree things again? I'm pretty sure don't we stand communism, right? No. Why are my triggers not working? Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna have to try mouse. Yeah, hold on. 90% of communism is built, evil child murdering, billionaires still in the world. Instead of building communism, you know. Yeah, okay. Communism is rad. All my friends. Hold on, I gotta. Communism is pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, the fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music.
You like rock and roll music?
Transmitted diseases. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
Bold of you to assume that youth culture affects my thinking, because it doesn't. But I actually got it from disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
You're no fun. You're no fun at all. That's what it sounds. That's what it sounds like you're saying. It sounds like you were boring, with a capital B.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Yeah, buddy, I don't know who they are. I've recently experienced head trauma, which he's then probably going to spin in to go on some other like racist diatribe. Let's just get it over with.
I can see that. The Seminoles are the South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. The rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young
Genetic
Seminese
dream.
women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
Hey, this guy knows about the Pale. Maybe he can tell me about my book. So, you did not come from the island.
No, I have heard about it on the
Man,
radio.
get out of here.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
All right, yeah. This is our counterattack. All right, yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, so you're not really Seminese. You're from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne, and no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
Uh-huh.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
Kim, what do you think?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
All right. Well, how do you know there will be a next racist?
There always is.
Yeah, there always is, Kim.
Race is reality.
All right, let's get out of here, man. This guy
We
got
still
nothing.
need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
This gaze wanders over the whirling's roof to the yard. We've got a.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling.
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
The vows.
The vows are blood and flesh.
What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
Oh no! Oh, oh no. Mm. Can I discard this? Can I discard this thought? Can I just get rid of? Okay, stomach. I made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
Oh my god. Yeah, you warned me. You warned me, and now I've. You know what's next? This is the next step is fascist shrimp. Oh god. Okay. Yep. Yeah. This is. I've committed. Okay, let's just get it over with. Yeah, I'll keep my vows for the glory of the Revacholian nation.
For the nation, smart. Best not to mention the woman issue too often. People are not ready.
No, fascism is about industry and politics and nationhood, not women. I'm absolutely okay with women.
Of course you are, Bruta. Of course.
A wink-shaped growl. What? Pat. Okay, we're done now, right? All right, Kim. What do you got for? Let's talk over here.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
That's
I'm not
fair.
even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hurt.
Okay, but you don't understand. I was trying to assert my dominance over him. I even T-posed and everything. But I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero. How else are we gonna get through the gates? Can't promise that. I might attack him again. Alright, fine, I won't do it again. Hmm. Yeah, I was trying to assert my dominance over him. Sure.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it
Dude,
already
Kim is gonna hate me by the end of this game. I'm gonna invite him to my birthday party. He's gonna be like, get out of here. Alright, let's see. But I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero.
We are not here on some political quest.
But he's the one
We are
trying to
here-
provoke
And
me.
you're just going to let him manipulate you like that?
Alright, how else are we gonna get through the
There
gate?
must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
Can't promise that. I might attack him again.
The lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything.
Kim, I'm so sorry.
That's right. You should do it again. It's the last thing you'll be expecting.
Is it? Alright, well, regardless, I need to get more health. Because I am at 2. Hey, buddy. Yeah, let's talk to Measure.
Getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalskian crane over using some remote controls.
Is that an option?
Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Wait, we have air support? Kim, why didn't you tell me?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
Man.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Something changes in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Uh-huh.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically, grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Well, hey, thanks for the advice. I'm gonna go get health, cause I'm in desperate need of it. Oh. All right. Yeah, we are. For some reason, it did not want to. All right, let's. Come on, buddy. Me and my fingerless gloves are on a mission. Oh wait. Oh, it's like. I guess. Oh, we finally hit nighttime. All right, let's see. I cannot believe I got a thing for fascism. That's. Yep, that was certainly a thing that happened. Jeez. All right, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Is there anything in here?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
That seems legit. I don't know why the controller's being stubborn.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Alright, well, I don't really need anything for morale right now, but I'll take...
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I still have a bunch of Rion, and... Okay, yeah. The choices I made gave me that thought. Yeah, they certainly did. I'm scared. I'm gonna
Okay.
one.
Here.
I'll get
I
like
hope
2 of them
Okay.
just in
Here.
case.
I hope Saint Batiste makes you feel better or something.
All right, I'm out. All right. Well, uh, I don't even know. Yeah, that's a lot. There's just so much to unpack there. I, oh, I can't do that right now. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check my mission list. I'm gonna see what's our task. Okay, now it's working for some reason. All right, what do we have to do? All right. Find out who was in the union box. No. Report my badge missing. No. I tried asking for additional funds. I still haven't found cigarettes, which is very interesting. Read your ledger and name the case. Joyce's info on the right. So I get information from her. Gotta get victim tattoos. Keep searching for the collar. Getting the hangman's boots. Kim has to be absent. He wouldn't be. So don't beat yourself up if you mention the body without getting home. Alright. My name is unknown. Alright, is there anyone around here that we can talk to? No, right? What's the... Oh no, that's the plaque for... What's his name? What's this? Oh, cool, money. Well, you were here before, right?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Excuse me.
No response. Wherever.
Yeah, no. Hey, you! Can you help me with that guy up there? Actually, what about you? Okay, that's the grid.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
I need you to be my champion against Jean-Luc up there.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna go. I figured you were gonna say as much. Never mind. There's no way it would be that easy. Alright. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Let's open the car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Run your fingers up over one of the
The
steering
white
lever.
suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Firewalker. Over.
I need to report my... Okay, this might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-4. Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over.
I don't have it, my badge.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it. Anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Any other good news? He's saying he lost his badge.
You what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Our best friend, Dick Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer's lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Thank you.
Oh goddammit. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator, tell him to stop. This is serious. Well, you know what? Let's see.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can we just move on? I just want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Oh man, I'm gonna be the laughing stock of the entire station now.
What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge.
Why are they all on the radio at the same time? Like, this what? I'm pretty sure this isn't how it actually works.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
That's not gonna work because he's gonna say, oh, well, he shouldn't have lost his badge then.
Why? Did he find it?
Ha 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 ha.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Say
He's
nothing.
not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough with this now. We have other things.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animatic.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure Kim said last time to not say anything.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Oh, fuck.
There is a chance this might work. It is a very low chance. Okay.
Lying.
Oh shit! It actually worked.
It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain.
All right, that was a good.
Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
Ooh, no. I'm not telling them I lost my gun. All right, well, see, that's it.
That, 10-10, over and out.
All right, see you later. But Kim, we gotta find my gun. Yeah, like he's got something to say. All right.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Well, I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for the damages yet,
You should take care of that, then.
but I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Thank you, Kim. All right, let's go. Maybe. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just a gun. But without it, I can't do my neutral special. Oh boy. All right. Well, gonna have to try. Gonna have to figure something out. Sir.
Can I help you?
So about that one
Yes.
night,
Have you got it?
I was wondering if we come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something. Let him. Yeah.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Oh, hold on. I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
Oh.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
Well, I'll find a way. I'll break the door down.
Oh, wonderful. Try to do that. I'll have to call you an ambulance.
This conversation isn't going anywhere.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, what is Kim?
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Goodbye. All right, Kim. What are we breaking out from the car? Interesting. And Kim's just like, man, you know, after all this, now I gotta resort to less than favorable methods. I just want to take a nap. Although I think, I was gonna say, I think it'd be interesting that Kim didn't, he wasn't.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Ooh. Thanks. I appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
All right. It's interesting. So, you know, Kim is in as a... Stop. Between those trucks down there. Smokes! Smokes! It's my whole life. I've been searching for the cigarettes. And now I'm walking to them very slowly. Very, very slowly. Any day now. Oh, what? Oh, right there. Smokes. All right, time to smoke them. Let's see. Nope, nope. Wow, 200. So you can pay your room at the Whirling. They are slate blue shimmer. They are slate blue and shimmer haughtily in the light. Cigarettes? One intellect. All right, let's smoke them.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes Platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
All right, we're pulling one out.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop hair. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
Sweet, smoking made me level
In the
up.
bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, let's see. Pay for damages, track down my badge, track down my gun. Broken window? The ones in white are available to try now. Poser legendary. Alright. Right, I have to... Oh, I can spend my skill point to... okay, whatever. Okay. Composure -1. And I have nothing to level. Okay. Yep. Cool. So now I have cigarettes. Alright, now I gotta go back to the pawn shop. What's this? Okay. Oh, yeah, take it. White tank top. Okay, no. Not that way. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see when it's this dark. Alright. I think it was somewhere this way, right? Yeah, yeah. Let's see.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
Oh, it's cool that you're still open. Big city vibes.
The pawn shop is always open.
Is Roy high? And if he is, what is he on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Perolidon. It's tough to come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
It's just me, or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
So what's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster. Had to take Perolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile? What's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Does that mean I'm gonna get like superpowers? Am I gonna turn into the Hulk? Tell me more about this Emergency Relief Brigade you reported.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
must have been tough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment. And early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Shut up, electrochemistry. Alright, let me see. I wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Thanks for the review.
Sure, man.
Care to share your...
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the nicknames on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I've tried it once, and I liked it.
Here you go, man.
A large cap-shaped object on the palm of his hand. Very odd looking.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut. Not so sure about this.
Wait, why wouldn't I be sure?
Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop. Not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
Man. I don't care. Thanks, man.
Of course.
Alright, something I like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Steps in and hands him the spin.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
Takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 60 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
Alright, thank you, because I wouldn't trust me with my...
windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
We have a fascinating fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
A photic path, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter. Another time, perhaps.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, fine. We can finally pay off. We can finally pay off Gart, and we can go to bed. Ooh, what's this? I'll take that. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. So we have to figure out a way to get past Measurehead. So God, okay. We might have to try like what Call Me Manana said and just like grovel.
Can I help you?
So it's about the
Yes.
money I am.
Have you got it?
Here you go.
Well,
Can we? Should being a jerk? Here, I hope you choke on it.
great. Perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
You've really worn down his patience. Even paying him didn't help.
Sorry, guard.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over. Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
I'll take a room here too.
Damn.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Guard. I saw another thing at the no. That's this. Oh, great. paying, paying for my room is a game mechanic now. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Interesting. It's like, yo, if you can't pay, that's game over for you, fam. It's like, oh, okay, cool. All right.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
All right, let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Can I see? I would like to see, please. Game. Okay, cool.
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
Oh, I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Man, how did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Right then, the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
Alright, how do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, and we still have to get him down from the tree.
Listen, just wanted to make sure he was really dead. He could have been alive. I heard him in my head earlier.
Right. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Evrard Claire, much less interviewed him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast. The rest is try to key up. I'm training for a long-distance run. I want to raise money for charity. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Yeah, that seems about right.
Alright, but, and forgive me, this is just something I have to ask. If you have shoes, then why aren't you wearing them?
It's a fashion thing. They're not bad enough for this stud.
Suit yourself. But you should probably consider wearing them anyway.
So what are our powers exactly? The RCM.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse? Oh.
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Alright, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Alright, well, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
Yeah, me trucking it around barefoot actually came back. You know what? I like that. That's that's good developer foresight.
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in the watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
What? So if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Relachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Revachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
What is the moral intern?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Let's say I hypothetically didn't know. How would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner.
What do they believe?
What do they believe in? They are DeLoreans. They believe they continue the humanist project.
Like the car? Like Back to the Future?
4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
Alright, well, what do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad, but the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
Things are bad out there. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. It's done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization, protecting bourgeoisie rights. So immigrants, liberal kips. Oh, not saying that. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget me.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the EMI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Yeah, vigilantes is okay with me. I mean, look at Batman.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, Vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses, the red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Say nothing. Just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, you know. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I would not put it past it for like him to just like either go in on me at the end, or I feel like it would make sense. Just evidenced by how just Kim brought up the fact that I have not worn shoes the entire day. That at some point I'm gonna get read just a whole list of all the dumb shit that I did throughout this playthrough. And it's gonna be great, and it'll probably be sad, but mostly great. So, yeah, I think so.
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Ptolemy Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat. As he mounts the horse to head home, rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back. Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
What the people need is stronger leadership that would put everyone in line. I hope our investigation will prove the situation at least do something. We won't change anything here. Yeah, let's be cynical.
Probably not. Anyway, positive change happens slowly. We never really get to see the impact of our actions.
Thank you for this. It was actually really nice.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna save right now just to make sure that I do not lose any progress. In the event that some goofy stuff happens. I'll just save right here. Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot to mention this too. Okay, so if you're watching this stream on PC, I have it set up so that you should be able to see like the character stats actually. Let me make sure that it's like still hooked up. I mean, I hope it's hooked up. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I gotta enter in the token again. All right, hold on. I'm gonna switch real quick because it is a really cool feature, and I want you guys to be able to like take part of it if it's possible. So hold on, I'm just gonna switch just gonna switch over to the intermission real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Okay, so I set it up now. So, for those of you who are watching the stream on your computer now, you should be able to see like on the on the on the stream itself, like you'll have like these two little buttons, and it'll show you. So you can like take a look and see like the you can check the journal. You can also check like our guy's stats like at any time. And I think there's an option that lets you check oh, whoops, my bad. I think there's an option that also lets you see that lets you like during the dialogue portions, you can like vote for which one you want to pick too. But it is a neat little feature. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to get it working just because it's cool. So yeah. All right, well, we're gonna go to bed now. All right, see you in the morning. Night, Kim. Oh boy, that is a mess.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Well, then what did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It's similar to the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe.
I don't need it. I don't need anyone.
The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
I'm a good detective. There are people down there. Let's close this. Can I close the door? I got my cool fingerless gloves. I don't need anything else. Don't know why I'm going here. Come on. Yeah, this is very... I'm using the Steam controller, so it's a little weird.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Well, you know the rule. We're gonna try it.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Radiating chest pain. Fear washes over you.
All right, hold on. I gotta check, make sure what is causing this issue. Hold on. I'm just gonna close that real quick. I think it might be because I have too many windows open. Close that. I will also close that. All right, hopefully that chills it, makes it chill out now. All right, sorry about that. What's this?
You can take it. Just breathe.
All right, grab my chest.
This is not a real heart attack. This is a joke. It's probably just your lungs or your esophagus. The esophagus does practically nothing.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
How is it only a 72? Wait, okay. I mean, there's a good chance that I might get it, but the fact that it's a 72 is like, how do you fail from grabbing something that is not moving?
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. The lights are on.
Oh, okay. What about you, Mr. Tape? Shoot. Messy ass bed. Ugh. Yeah. What is this? Oh, okay, I don't know what that is. It's whatever. Alright.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Alright, I guess we're calling it a night. Jeez.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come.
Damn. It's like, fuck you, you don't get to rest. Oh, damn. Well, you know what? I think we're getting to a...
And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh. Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll over to the other side?
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Sleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep. And
Twitch.
Images,
They said it.
Images start forming.
Oh. Flashes of inspiration, perhaps? Oh, what is this? Am I in my brain? Whoa. I can't go up into the... You know what? Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about... This is going to be today's talking point segment. Alright. Before I do this, I need to time myself. I'm going to time myself. So I have only 5 minutes to talk about this. I'm giving myself 5 minutes exactly, alright? So, I'm going to try to get my point across in 5 minutes. Because at the suggestion of my professor, try to cut it down. Alright, so, I'm starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so, this week, for homework, I read in... so I'm doing my reading response to a chapter of a book that I read that was talking specifically about different ways that player interaction within like online gaming, how it has trended to be more toxic, and then different attempts to sort of curb that and like regulate it, and then the successes and the failures that result thereafter. So what I found interesting about the piece was how it talks about, I mean, of course it did talk about like Gamergate, which I think is it is very important to talk about when we think about how the online gaming, well, just like it's like gaming culture in general has gotten like a really bad, can be really bad, and how it has it's a very like standout moment within the recent gaming history. And then specifically also talked about the sort of the mentality, or like the way that the online space, things like, you know, Xbox Live Chat, like like Xbox Live Chat, like how Riot tries to regulate like League of Legends is like notoriously toxic player community, with things like I'm blanking on the name now, but essentially it was like a system where the players would report whenever when they thought they were like, you know, engaging in like not cool behavior, and then they would like judge it. And I think it was really interesting to read about that because, you know, I mean, I myself, I've dealt with like toxic, you know, with a toxic online spaces before, and usually my go-to is just to like ignore it, or to not engage with it at all. But that doesn't really do anything, and I think that's something like the author like highlighted like in the writing, was that when you try to avoid it, and in the reading she talks about how she interviewed mostly female gamers. That doesn't really do anything for the overall, like it helps in the moment, but that's not going to change it. The only way you change these things is by actually having like consequences and repercussions for it. And I found that to be really interesting because when I was reading the portion about how Riot handled it with League, you know, it seemed to be going it went well for the most part. They also talked about too how Blizzard tried to do like the real name ID thing with World of Warcraft, and there's like all the backlash because by putting your real name out there, not only does that remove like the anonymity factor of like online gaming, but also there's that stigma that comes with, oh, you're a gamer, like you're probably like asocial, or you're like a nerd or whatever, like all this negative associations that have been attached to gaming as a result of like the media and like movies and television, like movies and TV as a result. So it made me think a lot about like how I'm doing this stream here and like how I want to engage with you, the audience, in a way that, you know, I want this to be just like a chill environment. Like I want people who come here to like watch this stream and to just feel like, hey, there's a place where I can just sit here, relax, you know, kick my feet up, and just have like a chill viewing experience. You know, thankfully, we haven't had any issues with, you know, any bad actors or anything so far, and hopefully it continues to stay that way. But okay, I'm like 10 seconds. But you know, in the end, I think the only way that that the gaming space is going to improve is if we hold people accountable when they mess up. Okay, and I am like at time. Okay, I'm at time. So that's my reading response, like portion of it. Also, had to watch 30 minutes of like creators that I find inspiring. So as far as like creating the chill atmosphere, the most recent one that I thought of was like Moist Critical, Charlie, like Penguin Zero on YouTube, whatever. Very laid back, you know, very easy to watch, like videos, you know, commentary, very chill. And chill is good. And I'm gonna stop right there because I'm over time. So chill vibes, you know, don't be a jerk, don't discriminate, and if you're a bad person, or if you see bad stuff happening, like when you're playing games online, report them, because that's the only way that things are gonna ever get better. All right, that's it. Talking points over. Let's continue. All right, where? Disco? It's me. I am the dead body.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
But I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me.
Well, I remember I was born at the age of 7 without a face.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
What is this? I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. You said who? I left. I was left. Who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I left because I'm a bad person.
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of you that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
You sound familiar. I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Just random voice out of nowhere. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
Trying to solve the case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Oh god, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
That sounds like it'd be the start of a lovely little jingle. So I'm assuming though that's obviously my guy's voice. Interesting. Oh cool, I healed. I feel like shit.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is
Hi, Peanut.
worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life!
Of course. Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around. Follow your nose. You and Speed will be happy again. You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
Oh man, alright.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Alright, let's see. Can I look at my ugly mug in
A
the
mirror
mirror?
hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop steam from fogging up the mirror. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Alright. You know what? Let me try putting the chain cutters in my hand.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Wow.
In
Alright.
it, your face. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Well, so much for that. Alright. Let's level up something. Visual calculus. Make some psyche base +5 +5. You know what? I'm gonna try putting some. Let's see if I can put a point into. Let's see. Get authority, empathy. Yeah, let's try suggestion. Yeah, it seems good. You'll do that. Find speed and sniff it. Find money and pay rent for guard. I need to find 20 or yeah. As long as you don't have to free places, so you have to do this every night. Oh, jeez. Alright. Kim, I don't know how to open my door. Oh, I should probably get these cutters on my hand. You know what? I've decided. Well, no. Actually, you know, I'm putting that back on because that helps me with stuff. Disco ass boys. Can I put on a hat? No. Oh, I'm wearing a tie. Interesting. A mesh tank top. Pff, professional. No. Mesh. But also, wait a minute. What did the tie give me? Alright, alright. That's all I can stay on for now. Alright, let's see what Kim is up to on this lovely morning. Kim, wanna get breakfast? Kim? Why aren't you answering me?
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. As you hold the metal, you sense the warmth left there by her hand.
Weird. Alright. Where am I going to find that speed? I gotta go fast. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, there's Kim. Hey, good morning. How'd you sleep?
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing.
The Hardy Boys? Like the acclaimed junior detective novels? The Hardy Boys? Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union. The belt used for hanging him, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
Are these the men Guard told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
There's so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head.
Well, damn, Kim, who said anything about dying?
He's not exaggerating about that mortal danger. Just calmly factoring it in. Your fists clench and your pulse rises uncomfortably.
Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide.
Kim, you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Because you know what I'm gonna do. Let me save.
Just a moment.
Yes?
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Let's see. Howdy, Lena. What's kicking?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
A faint smile tells you she appreciates the effort, but at the moment her mind is on more serious matters.
I can feel that because I'm an empath. Okay. You know, I can sense others' emotions, and I can hear them talk in my brain.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Why do you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young
Hi,
woman
Peanut.
who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Oh, you know what time it is. It's peanut time. Peanut. Yep. Yep. Yeah, right on schedule. Peanut. Ay. You gonna sit there? All right, cool.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be foul play afoot.
I love missing persons cases.
That's right. Now skip the foreplay. Time to dive into the dark alleys. Start shaking down the usual suspects. You know, legwork.
Legwork.
Doing some good will alleviate the hangover. At least you're of use to someone.
This sounds more like a side thing. I need to take care of my main thing. Then I'll get back to this. Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
You have more important things to worry about.
All right, what is this expedition your husband was
Just
on?
some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Maybe the union workers?
The waterlock. That was broken. Could this be it?
The water lock on the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the waterlock?
I really don't know.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Hey, yo, no problem, Lena. You know what? We're homies. I got you.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the waterlock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
All right, so your husband is some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
There's an NFT joke to be made in there somewhere. I'm not doing that right now, though. I'm too lazy.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
Kim, don't you dare insult Lena. She is my best friend.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
You convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. About your pin.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
No, here, you can have it back.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
No, I
Even
shouldn't.
the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Now, what else, sweetie?
You don't know this about me, but actually, I lost all memory of the world and myself, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Surely things can't be that bad?
No, they are.
You sense that she won't judge you, no matter what you say.
They aren't bad. They are catastrophic. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, no, they are catastrophic.
You know where we are, right?
I don't really know. A war zone, the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts.
Now. We are alive in a hostel called the Whirling in Rags.
Peanut.
And the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
Oh, she's... Peanut, you gotta... Come on, buddy. Go. There you go. Honestly, I don't know a thing about Revachol.
Oh my. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally. Everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expressions. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
All I know is we are approaching the end times. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am.
There. The year is 51 and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now. Outside, spring rain seeps into the cracks in the walls and the cobblestone streets and into grated storm drains, all the way down into the sewers. Above ground, the first maybells blossom.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Let's see, I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the free market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. Oh, damn. Our leaders are the fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds.
Oh no, nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control, led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly not one who's horseback.
Peanut, you gotta come over here. There you go. No, sit. Good kitty. Alright.
Oh no. We've arrived at some sort of weak world where everyone's a nansy-pansy.
If there's no government, how come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't really any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
I feel like I need a break.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how'd I do?
You didn't do very well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his
He's writing that down. He's writing that down.
Maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new. Something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does this have to do with there not being any
It
condoms?
has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a police officer.
Kim is like, listen, I'm already stuck with him. I don't got time to be like catching up on like the entire history of the world either.
Of course. Then, I don't know, someone rich maybe. Wealthy people are educated, though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
We could ask Joy.
But thank you, sweetie. You did make me forget about my worries for a while.
Tell me about some cool cryptids. There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you just tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Cryptid extravaganza? I like the sound of that.
And I don't. Just
or he'll be disappointed in you. Ooh, tough choice there.
Okay. What's the tiniest cryptid?
Cryobacter catlensis.
Cryobacter catlensis?
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
I don't understand. Why would you prolong your life? Being alive is terrible. I intend to live forever too, as a symbol. It's preparing for the end times. You wanted to witness and record the twilight proceedings. Immortal bacteria? Immortal geologist? That's too wild.
Mijanou did talk about the end
That's
of the world a great deal before her abrupt departure. Everyone thought the bacteria had driven her mad, but she really was a brilliant woman. Maybe the Cryobacter catlensis allowed her to see something no one else could.
It has been educational. Sadly, we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
Alright. That's about it for now. We'll talk to you more later. Alright, Kim, let's go walk on and not give a dang about these guys, but let's just like listen in on them a little bit. In a bowl, they're spitting it, reeking of tobacco. Gross.
Let me handle this.
The young woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
Yeah, you're right, Lieutenant. She did seem friendlier sitting on the corner.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room.
That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his...
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
I don't know if you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. Bold needs a financial buffer, so the privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals.
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
Obviously, I'm a lawyer, a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it. You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it. But the rules dictate that I must say it. I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, let's get it over. The lieutenant is not satisfied with you.
What are we going to do to you?
You were specifically asked not to say that, and then you said it anyway, you junior delinquent. But you still did.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Alright, well, you're a big old jerk. And I don't like you. Is that speed? I thought we were cool. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Yeah.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour.
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. And now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love Gart to serve me up a beverage.
Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the counter. Yeah, man. Let's get wild. Lick
it. All right. Let's lick the counter.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window. Then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter. Then out of the window again.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
I'm investigating. I'm sorry, I drifted off into my own thoughts and now this happened. No, I'm investigating.
We should move. A real drink would go well with those cigarettes you're looking for. That's a great combination.
Oh my god, I hope that comes back later. It's all about money, you know. Can I go out this way now? No, I still can't. So it's interesting. So I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about just how the game has been presenting its story to me so far. So what I've been enjoying about this is that it's giving me information in bits. So it's never like I'm never getting like too much, and it doesn't feel like overwhelming. Um, but a lot of the fun so far has just been uh getting things like like finding a link and then putting that together and then like seeing how it comes back like so far, which I think is really interesting. And I think as far as like this, a new character. Can I talk to you, person? Hey. Oh, what the heck? No, I accidentally took one of my cigarettes. Shit. Takes a good one?
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
What you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Oh, good. Good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Good. Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
She tries hard to focus on the book still.
This citizen thinks she can do without your assistance. Don't buy it. They all need help.
Maybe your husband is missing?
My husband? No, he's not.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Maybe your cockatoo is missing.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
What do you mean I'm being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Thanks for the tip.
Wonderful. The store is open.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain.
Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
I know for a fact that you
Why do you think that I smoke?
I suspect that I may possess supernatural abilities. Your hands like they belong to a heavy smoker. That's not what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say the weird thing.
No, you don't.
Just give me a cigarette, please.
I already told you I don't have any. Go bother someone else.
She's lying. She's goddamn lying. She has smokes.
You know, I'm gonna point out that this game is doing a great job at making me feel like is making me feel bad. Okay, just give me your cigarettes, okay? Don't lie. This is doing my best Batman impression. Give me the cigarettes. Where are they? Just give me your cigarettes, okay? Don't lie.
Sorry, officer.
Do you know where I can get a new pen?
From the kiosk? There's one near the harbor. It's Frita. You can look it up.
Alright, thanks, no problem.
She sighs.
Alright, maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so where are
Are
they?
you a policeman or a nanny?
Nanny, where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
I am a hurricane of chaos and destruction and nonsense.
What if something horrible has happened? What if they're dead? That's the bad vibe you got before.
What if something awful has happened? What if they're in the sewers?
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Shamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
Could you imagine could you imagine you, a person, just on the street, just minding your own business, sitting there perusing some books outside, and then this mustachioed, shoeless individual with a jacket, a mesh tank top, and a tie, just like, hey, so you got any cigarettes? You got any cigarettes? I know you have cigarettes, and also, where are your children? I'm a nanny. I'm just, I'm just saying.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
Me, I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how? Oh, that's a little. Tell me how old are? That's weird.
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
Can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Okay.
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not...
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right this here because this is like creeping into like very weird territory, and I'm not like. Oh no, human disaster, human disaster, human disaster. All right, I could do a part with a party, a killer party, not a lame-o one.
A killer party? What is it with you and pulp staples? My God. Please, no more talk about my daughters. They are fine.
All right.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
Oh, Jesus. All right, let's get out of here. Is that, can I pick up that bottle? No.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
Pull the handle, what's inside?
On the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus your vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Hang in there, little one.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
There are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Alright, well. No, what's this?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep? Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
You suck. What's this? Ooh. I'll take that. A garden hose won't be of use until the snow melts. Ah, the whole back area. Shears and stable eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes. Interesting.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Enhance.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow.
This is bad mojo, man! Fucking horrible mojo!
Your chest feels tight.
What?
Look at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter.
You okay there?
Man, I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at?
It's all these bullet holes. I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
So no crime happened.
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago. But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Alright, what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
Yes. Huh? What's this? Orange bum hat. Okay, whatever that is, I cannot get into it right now. Alright, what about this door?
There must be another way to do it.
Kim, why did your voice echo? Cindy's still up there. Hey, can you tell me like how to deal with this mean guy?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality.
So later to that medical episode, I'm having trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. Actually, it's no time to explain. Just give me the lowdown.
No, but please. A little context. We're not in such a hurry.
So later to that medical episode.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
She puts down the thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
Thanks, Kim.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Conceptualization. What is reach for something fundamental? What is this acute encephalopathy?
It's a neurological disorder caused by lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
Yeah, probably.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective, in case he goes down later, souring the entire portfolio.
What causes?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
Yeah, it's definitely the surgery then.
Seems unlikely.
What this boils down to is, this reality thing is stupid. Blow this joint, grab a bottle, and drain that shit right down your throat.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself with your funny necktie out in the open somewhere.
Necktie, I'm gonna need you to chill. You're at an 11. I need you to bring it down to a 3.
Wait. This reality thing is the only game in town. It's probably in your interest not to blow it.
I have somewhere to party. Right, wipe that urge for your mic.
She stares at you, head tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her face.
What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Too late for what?
For the big time.
The smile of a predator. No doubt what she's got in mind.
You've got a predatory streak.
All men are predators, dear. Nothing much to be done about that. It's all a matter of where you get to file your teeth.
What's the big time?
The revolution.
Ha, and what is this revolution I keep hearing about?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
What was this kerfuffle?
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
Who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Marzolf came along and overthrew the government. It made people overthrow their governments.
Wow, really?
Of course not. It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Oh, where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Marzolf's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
Well, what came next?
Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat and you have that necktie? A pair of pants?
What is the zone of control?
A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations. And you, of course, the citizens' militia.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill. Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
What about the rest of the world?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication, telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
It's been like this for how long exactly?
43 years. Hard to fathom, I know.
What have we been doing all that time?
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. '08 to '19 was simply hell.
And after that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
And were they?
No. It was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash, an Isla-wide hangover, you might say. And here we are. Welcome to reality, baby.
From the looks of it, the 50s haven't been much better for the zone of control. You can see it in her eyes. Days slipping away.
Oh, you don't seem to be thrilled, that's for sure.
I've no right to be dissatisfied. This shirt is Barbara Muscova. This raincoat is impervious to rain and is guaranteed for 100 years. My daughters will wear it. No, it's just... we could have had so much more. Every one of us. If only we'd played it right.
What would you have done differently?
Good question. What would you have done differently?
Oh, definitely not get amnesia for sure. It's a big one.
Her first.
They had to sought a medical solution. Sounds like Wrath drove those people mad. Here. Oh, I mean, that just seems like the right answer. Just 400 more million. Yep.
The cold runs down your spine as you say the words, like a small electric charge that seeks grounding.
I see. A tenth of humanity. The key of history is in the lock. Keep turning at any cost.
Any cost until humanity is free and the age of capital is past. Until society is crushed and Revachol reigns, suzerain forever. Until it's all mine, every pigment-drenched black leaf of money in Revachol. Until the middle class, the gentry, and the workers are all gone and the age of man is over.
The wind stops, and for a moment, there's silence. The cold dissipates into your parietal lobe, like a dissolved bullet. All is quiet on the Martinez Inlet.
The age of man is over.
Over? That's entropolism, the very height of late modernity. Evacuate this world. You may prove a truly modern man yet.
Opinions expressed here.
This man does not speak for me or my organization. His opinions are solely his own. Thank you very much.
And what is your official position, Lieutenant?
There is curiosity there that goes unnoticed. King takes a step back, absent-mindedly.
My position, man? My parents got ripped to shreds in the revolution. I would have gone the same way. I was saved by being 2 years old. That's my position. The abattoir.
Understandable. They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Not so fast. Who is she in all this? Ask her who she is. She owes you an answer.
Okay, let's see if we can get this
6
All right.
kilometers southwest in the Valley of Dogs. Junior officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner Emil Mullins whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You're an officer of the RCM.
The Revachol Citizens Militia?
Preciso mundo.
Good. And what is the Revachol Citizens?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
You said de facto?
Yes. That means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
What do you mean?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
So I'm basically a thrall to foreign interests, so I'm basically one of the good guys, so I'm basically going to avoid this subject and ask the next question in this line of inquiry. I'm a thrall to foreign interests?
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it. Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
But why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown. They called it the international zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Say nothing.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Am I really that awkward?
Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
I meant, what is this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
What is Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveau. They're old. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in it?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Yeah, that'll certainly do it.
Splat, splat. Wonderful. We're in Martinez.
Oh, okay.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. I would be happy to. What is a preposterously expensive education for, if not sharing? Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
What time?
Time for the show. For Taola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
This is because of the insane world ending I've been saying, hasn't it? Is
Yes, I spoke the word of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnessus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you watch yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna no. You know, I do think the world might end soon. Am I sure it's not a joke or some kind of coping mechanism?
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
You know what? Yeah, I do think the world's gonna end soon.
The face of the woman fractures. There will be herd killing. We all become vapor.
Well, so, you know what? Hold on. Let's see, because I can level something up. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna increase my endurance so I can stop getting freaking one-shotted by everything. Alright, let's see. They got a weird hat. It takes away 1 rhetoric. Damn. Alright, let's see. That's only 28%. Disappointing. Alright. Hold on. Let's save because we've reached, we're at time. Oh my god. Okay, well that was certainly an adventure. Right? Okay, I made sure that I'm just gonna save one more time. Alright, let's get back to that main menu. Ugh. Are we going to the void? No? I agree. I feel like we made some pretty good progress. Oh, okay. So that's gonna be it for tonight, folks. Yeah, we made some good progress. We tackled racism, fascism, a dash of communism. Oh man. We skirted we skirted like the legal curt that. Oh god, words are hard. It's also like it's late. We crossed the line a couple times. Yo, what's good? Stream is over. Get out. No, I'm kidding. No, you can stay, but stream is actually about to end. Oh man. Shit. What was I gonna say? Right. Yeah. No, we made some pretty good progress today. So, I'm thinking because next week I'll have a little bit more. I have a little bit more time. I might do an extra stream on Wednesday. So instead of 3 streams, you beautiful folks at home are gonna get 4, and I'll play Disco Elysium 2 days in a row, which is gonna be fun. So yeah, yeah. So I think for next week, since I'll have like a little extra time, I can tack on a 4th stream, but just for this next week. It'll be a nice little experiment too, to do 4 instead of 3 streams a week. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. So right, thank you again for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. Next stream will be it'll be Sunday night. We'll do another Gundam build. I've got the box right here. This is what we're gonna be building. We'll be building this coming Sunday. Then Monday will be Sonic again, and then Tuesday and Wednesday will be Disco Elysium. So that's gonna be it for me. Hope everyone has a good rest of the night and a great rest of your week. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't be fascist, and also be nice to people online. That's important. Please be nice to people online. Don't be toxic, because we don't like that here. All right. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure I got this one. All right, everyone, have a great night. Take care.